And I'm here to help people do better with members of the opposite sex.
Now, he really does actually help, because tell them the story that you told me about that radio DJ.
We were about 2 weeks ago on the Ugly Phil breakfast show on Kerrang Radio, and Ugly Phil, we had 15 minutes to teach him how to meet a girl, and we crammed it all in as quick as possible. He ran out into the street, met the first poor girl that he met, and got her phone number and organised a date.
That's the first one.
Yeah, first person.
One. I tell you what, it's a little bit like what happened here a bit earlier on. We've got a Rona here in the studio audience, just one of the singletons that here. She's a gorgeous lady, and we showed her some profiles actually, and she picked the first one. She got his box number, she got in contact with them. Let's go around the studio audience and remind you of their box numbers, and remind them that they can, of course, post questions to our expert Adam. Has anybody got one? Who's got a question for Adam? I've got so many I could think of. Come on, you lot. You must have questions. Johanna? Alex? Alex, I knew I could rely on you. Johanna, start thinking. I'm coming back.
Okay.
Right, here we go. Let me squeeze in. Question, please.
What can we do to stop being boring on a date?
Oh, good.
This is a very, very good question. Obviously, we're saying being genuine is a very important part of going out and dating. And you need to have things about your life that you can talk about. And one thing that we really advocate is stories. But you want to involve the other person in the conversation. So you want to have things about your life. Everyone's done interesting things. I mean, some of us have, we do snowboarding. There are other people that like going out and listening to music, but I mean, we're talking house music. I mean, this is serious music, right? So, and then what you're seeing here is this conversation that I'm having here, I'm involving the people around me. As I'm doing it here, I'm gesturing, I'm making notes. Like I just say, is that the only music you listen to? And get you to join into the conversation. And these topics, conversations, things, as somebody speaks, the more they speak, the more they add to it. And then you want to add facts about your own life, like the fact that none of you guys know, but I lived in South Africa for 2 years. And these are points, if you sort of make a couple of statements about it, it was quite interesting. Actually spent some time living in the village with the people there. And these are quite interesting stories. And have you ever lived in another country? And this is standard conversation that people have all the time, but when you meet somebody that you think is really attractive, you're saying, oh, I don't know, is my hair in place? And you're not really thinking about the conversation. And a lot of the time people just quiz somebody over and over again with a bunch of pointless questions about telling a story.